Hey guys, it's Steph here. I wanted to get on here and give a little update on my black and blue salvia. It's definitely rocking it. I have a video around winter time, I think it was maybe late winter, showing how I overwintered it. Black and blue salvia in my climate is an annual. It only winters over to about zone 7. I'm a zone 6, and sometimes it gets a little bit colder here. The winters are a little bit unpredictable, but I absolutely love this annual. It is one of the easiest to grow, and it just does so well when I bring it inside into my basement. All I have to do is stick it in my basement, water it about once a month, cut it down if it starts to get a little leggy, and then it will regrow. I almost had to cut it down 3 times in winter time, and so then finally when it was warm enough, I put it out in the ground. So I have 4 of them. I want to show you how they are doing. It was so cute. Yesterday evening I found a little hummingbird on it. They're scared of me though. Unfortunately, if I get a little bit close, they run away. I really wanted to get a video of that for you guys, but they don't run away. They have wings, so they fly away. But I wanted to give you a video of that and I couldn't quite do it. So I'm gonna keep trying to do that, maybe do a cute little short on it if I can get a good video of it. I also wanted to show you my flower bed that is along rocks. I'll call it my rock flower garden, something like that. It's behind my back porch. It's looking amazing. And I also wanted to show you my second annual that is the easiest one to grow here. So these 2 I definitely plant every year because they are low maintenance. They can handle the heat, the shade, and they can handle a little bit of drying out, and they just do so well. They're so easy to grow. I don't have to deadhead them. I love those kind of annuals where you can just kind of put them in the ground and forget about them a little bit. So let's go show you the black and blue salvia first. So my video just recently, I showed a little bit of this black and blue salvia, but it has definitely come out more abundantly in the last week. There are so many more flowers. Look how beautiful this blue color is. In this video, it looks actually just almost blue, but there is a little bit more purple to it. I don't know if it's doing that justice. But you can see how the hummingbirds love that little flower. They poke their little beaks in there and have so much fun. Kind of noticed that maybe those kind of look like little bird heads. A little far-fetched, probably not, huh? I'm really in bird mode over here. I wish I had a before picture of this. I think I do, actually. I'll show you what this looked like a month and a half ago. This area was tiny just a month and a half ago, and it's really taken off. I have 3 of them right here. I just wanted to show you how cute it is that they're starting to blend in with my zinnias. More and more just keep coming out. What I did in the spring was I just cut them down to the ground because they were a little bit leggy from being in the winter, and then just stuck them in the ground. But they started out with a lot bigger root system and just a bigger plant overall. Honestly, I haven't really noticed much of a difference when it came to planting the new one versus the overwintered one. The only difference is I saved money because my little tiny one took off just like this a few years ago. Another plus to this black and blue salvia is the grasshoppers haven't really been eating it. They've eaten my zinnias, but I noticed they don't really like my black and blue salvia as much. Just wanted to add too, I've tried cutting these and they don't cut very well. They're not great in a bouquet, so if only the hummingbirds would come and make an appearance for this video, that would be awesome. Oh my gosh, there was a hummingbird. Are you kidding me? Look, it did, it listened to me. Look how cute. This one hasn't taken off quite as fast as those other ones. It's just barely starting to bloom, and I think it's because right here the water drains a little bit easier because it's kind of on a hill, so the moisture doesn't stay intact quite like the other one. It's still doing really, really well, and it also gets more sunlight than the other spot. I've noticed that my black and blue salvia is like a little protection from the sun, just kind of whenever throughout the day. A little less of that intense heat, but they can still tolerate it. So when I said shade, I meant part shade for my more hot climate. If you live in an area where your summers aren't quite as hot, the full sun will be just fine. So here is that sweet Alyssum I was talking about. Here you can see that it's just spread throughout, and it's just beautiful along this rock edge. They just kind of nestle along them. I'm gonna show you. Okay. And you can see clearly the bees love it. I don't know if you can hear them. They're just going crazy over it. But to get this many blooms for months upon months without having to do any work is pretty awesome. It's kind of like a soft blanket over these rocks. It just softens it so much. These are definitely ones that I'm going to plant every single year. And I did have a rose bush here that I moved. I wanted different colors, so I'm going to put a rose bush right there. But of all the annuals in my yard, the black and blue salvia and the sweet Alyssum have just been killing it. They've been my best performers. And these are going to continue to bloom all the way up until fall. I've had a few of these winter over. Last year I didn't, but a couple years ago they just came back like crazy. I didn't have to plant them. And I wanted to show you this Alyssum over here that gets basically no sunlight. It gets about maybe 1 to 2 hours of sunlight in the morning or the late evening. I can't even tell you because I never see the sunlight, but it is still blooming. Obviously not quite as abundantly as the ones in the sun. And this one is a little bit more shade, but then as you get in the sun, it just starts to really go crazy. Okay, before I end this video, the last thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and spray these blooms that have died on these alliums. I've seen it done before. I'm usually an all natural girl, but I do want to add a little pink color. It might look really tacky. Let me know what you guys think at the end of this. Okay guys, so what do you think? Comment down below. Yay or nay, hit or miss. I don't know whether I like it or not. I know that it's fake, so it's kind of messing with my head a little bit. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. You should definitely plant this sweet Alyssum. I think this is the Easter bonnet variety, and then that black and blue salvia. There are some other fun salvias in the same kind of category. I can't remember the name of them. You guys have even recommended them to me, and I want to try growing them next year. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Have a great day gardening. We'll talk to you later. Bye.